the assist card, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Now here's McDaniel. Got a piece of it. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Adams, the pass to Brooks. He kicks it to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Outside, Towns. Brooks against Edwards. Brooks misses. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Adams against Edwards. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here is Brooks after the basket by Minnesota. Morant, that's for 2. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The 3. Morant with another miss. And the Timberwolves with possession. Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant kicks to Adams. And the 3 off target.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
2 minutes.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert, the screen. And it's off from 3-point range. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Conley. Steven Adams making his last shot. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Out left to the wing. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Fires from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Up top, Morant. McDaniels defending. Bain kicks to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant. And Morant throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
He feeds it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Conley with the three, and he drains the three, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed,
the previous play is
certain he beat the buzzer.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage, and guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
Yeah, this one pretty clear cut. I don't think there's much question about it. He didn't get it off in time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. No coverage, that's it.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Morant passes to Brooks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
Morant drives in. The offensive rebound. The pass to Jackson. From beyond the arc and then some. Jackson's got 5 now.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Here's Gobert. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
McDaniels passes to Towns. That one misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 4-point game.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards passes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year. And then all
It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bain finds Brooks. On the wing, Jackson. Morant left side. Back to Jackson.
2 minutes.
Morant outside. No good from outside.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Bain.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Brooks misses. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Stolen by Reed. Anderson with the ball, now defended by Adams. Prince against Jackson. Prince, the pass to Noel. Anderson, a screen on Morant. Good, that one on target from Noel.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Three-pointer, Brooks, and the Grizzlies get it back. On the wing, Jackson tries again. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 10. Prince wide open. That one a little long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest.
All right, David, thank you.
30. The Grizzlies. 22.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Reed. Prince out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Offensive rebound. Adams hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adams has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Anderson outside. Pass to Noel. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Snatched up. Back to Reed. Prince in the corner. Beyond the arc. And the 3-ball is good.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Morant looking around. And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Conchar comes in for Dylan Brooks. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Williams in for Morant. Prince outside. Inside. It's tipped. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Pass to McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Gobert down low. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gobert's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota. Kennard for three. Stolen by McDaniels. To the wing on the left. A three ball. Traps in the tray. McDaniels got 8.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Right wing. From downtown. Conchar, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
For three, Edwards. No good. Shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
NBA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Hooked away. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Outside Conley. From outside the arc. That one doesn't drop.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fires the three. To the paint. Here's Clark. Nice move. Passes it to Conchar. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Conley with it. Williams picks him up. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Here's Conchar. Offline with his three. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Basket good. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Launches a three. Rebounded by Jackson. Here's Conchar. Over by Conley. Williams passes to Conchar. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. It could go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson is out there with Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Williams. And it's Conchar into the small forward. Towns finds Conley. Fires the three. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Kennard for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's stolen by Edwards. It's tipped. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Williams passes to Kennard. This one for three. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves leading by 16. And here is McDaniel. And another three for Minnesota. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Out to the right wing. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Brooks comes in for John Concho. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Williams. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Jackson has the open look. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota with the ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. From deep three-point range, Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Towns with it. He's picked up by Morant. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Good on the triple.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And it's Towns missing. The Grizzlies trail by 13. From deep. Takes a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. It's deflected. Conley against Bain. Kicks it to Adams.
2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. Gobert with the defensive effort.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Edwards drives in. Gobert, no good. Memphis working against the clock now. From deep three-point range, Payne for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Good, and his assist goes to Town. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for Minnesota.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Morant with a wide-open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Edwards passes to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. There's the pass to Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. The three. Pass to Conley. Launches a three. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Smack clowns with mad style. shootout champion. Thanks, Allie. So Cleveland will get first possession. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position, filling out the middle.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Here's Allen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Allen. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Conley. Towns for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Garland against Edwards. Garland, the pass to Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Shoots a fadeaway. Garland for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota the other way with it now. It's Edwards on the wing. For 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Garland. Fires the 3. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Edwards. Towns against Mobley. Towns a screen on Garland. They get it back. Towns passes to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that. And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Towns, and he banks in the layup.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Outside Garland. To the inside, Mobley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Edwards finds Conley. Now Gobert, covered by Mobley. And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Garland for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Conley.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
First free throw is good. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm finally after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Now here's Garland. Drains the triple. Garland's got 6 points.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Hits the trifecta.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
From deep, Mitchell. Cleveland gets it back. The three. Garland, no good. Right side, Conley. Edwards, a pass to Conley. It could go. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
And he makes all 3.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings at NBA2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. Outside for Mitchell. Launches it. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Rubio. Pass to Mitchell. There's the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Shot is good by Edwards.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Mitchell against McDaniels. Mitchell misses. Minnesota has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Edwards. Oh, deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Picked by Gobert. Pass to Towns. The shake. Shakes it. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Clock at 6. From downtown. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Shot from the wing. Back to Noel. Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Rejected by Allen.
That reach from Allen, but let's just say it's tremendous.
Here's Prince. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The three from Mitchell. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's got his first bucket in this one.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Anderson with a screen on Mitchell. Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Noel, covered by Rubio. Noel drives in. Pass to Reed. Back to Noel. It's stolen by Rubio. Outside Mitchell. Mobley with it. Anderson covers. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Prince with the bucket. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The shot by Rubio, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Prince. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it didn't. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Here's Garland. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Knocks down the long J. Garland's got 9 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Oh, go ahead, big fella. Throw it down. Mobley's showing off that incredible balance.
Pass to Prince. 4-3. The Cavaliers pull it in. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Now here's LeVert. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Green for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's LeVert for 3. Green finds LeVert.
Dropping foul on Kyle Anderson. Personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Garland for three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Garland's got 6 here in the quarter.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's checked by LeVert. Kicks it out to Anderson. 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Noel. Now here's LeVert. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Now here's Edwards. 18 points for him. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. Conley's got 11.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Garland for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Down low. Here's Anderson. Here's the 3. And they get it back. Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. Outside, Anderson. And here's Edwards outside. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mobley outside. From outside the arc. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. It's stolen by Garland. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. For 3, Conley. Drops in the 3. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Allen with a screen on Conley. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Garland. Anderson for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Yeah, this is Money Mike in action. An efficient shooter who does all he can to find points.
Garland for 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Gobert passes to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They've had... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Some stranger things have happened. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Garland. Here's Allen. Outside for Green. There's the 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Pass to Towns. From deep 3-point range. Cavaliers with a rebound. Outside Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. The offensive rebound. Out to Garland. Fires from deep. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. From the wing to the left side wing. Towns for 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. From deep. That shot off the mark, and it's Cleveland the other way. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And it's Green missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
There's the triple. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Cavs have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. From behind the arc. Allen with it. Hey, from beyond the arc. That shot, no good. Conley against Garland. Here's Towns. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
LeVert, that's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. And here's LeVert for 3. Second chance shot. Here's Mobley. And a nice finish on the layup.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man is going to punish you on that glass.
Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. The shot by Conley. No good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Offensive boards. Mobley. Pass to LeVert. Allen on the wing. Now here's Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Green for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards got his 6th rebound on the night. Towns for 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Cleveland the other way. Garland for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Garland for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Outside, Green. This one for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Towns for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Conley goes in. Edwards against LeVert. Back to Daniels. The 3. It doesn't go for him. And here comes Cleveland. 19-point game. Conley passes to Edwards. Fires for 3. No good there.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
From deep three-point range. Off target with the shot. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. It's Morant with the drive. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
To the inside, Allen. Adams, some nice D. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Garland with it. Allen, a screen on Morant. Garland, no good. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
All right, David, thanks. Out to Brooks. Back to Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Poked loose. Now, here's Garland. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Morant outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 5.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing? Love his approach.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Allen. Allen with the screen for Okoro. And they get it back. The pass to Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's Morant. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. He takes it in. Down low. Memphis moving it around. And the basket by Jackson.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Garland dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish. He does just that.
Outside, Bane. It's Brooks on the wing. Morant against Garland. Morant with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Garland. Fires from deep. He scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The putback, and it's Adams on the follow.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. Over Morant. Here's Mobley. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Jaren Jackson. Puts it up to the middle. Here's Mobley. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Oh, you love the assertive play by Evan Mobley, making sure he finishes.
Morant with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Jackson down low. Mobley's there. And Adams kicks to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Adams, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
Mitchell passes to Rubio. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as much as 10.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
A 3-ball. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 9. The drive. Oh!
Wow. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Mobley finds Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And finished off by Morant.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Rubio the pass to Allen. And they pick up 2.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant looking around. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Memphis the rebound. A second chance effort, and Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 7 points.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
And it's good, 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Grizzlies have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Morant kicks to Brooks. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Green's checked in. Brooks against Mitchell from past the arc. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Leading by 5. Mitchell against Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Shot clock at 5. Rubio dishes to Green. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Left side Adams. Out to Brooks. Adams sets the pick for Bain. No good on the three.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Memphis leading. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
For 3, Mitchell. Green, the pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. Another shot. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies out in front, up 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. The 3 from Garland. That shot off. And it's Memphis the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Kennard's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's tipped. Mobley finds Allen. Clark with it. Garland picks him up. Wound up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Garland dishes to Mobley. They get it back. 3-pointer, LeVert. And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Clark outside. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pulls it up. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Going inside. Kennard's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Shoots over LeVert. Fires the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Clark for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Back to LeVert. 3-pointer. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kennard, the pass to Williams. Back to Kennard. The tray. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. He feeds it to Mobley. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Clark with a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Garland with it. Williams picks him up. There's Green with the 3. Drills it from outside. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And then Allen slams it in.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
And Williams, here we go. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Mobley kicks to LeVert. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it back. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Memphis has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Williams passes to Concho. And here is Williams. Pass to Kennard. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers trailing.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
The kick out to Williams. Here's the 3 from the arc. Not going to go that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 2.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Jackson is out there with Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Williams. And it's Conchar into the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Nailed from 3-point land.
Oh, my goodness. Luke Kennard from the next zip code. Good night.
There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Memphis.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Brooks comes in for John Concho. And it's John Morant in for Williams.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And then Morant slams it in.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Kennard finds Adams. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And Adams, no good on that one.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
Mobley inside. Kennard covering. Kicks it out to Garland. And a miss there on the triple.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Feeds to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. This one for 3. Cleveland the rebound. And the pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. There's the triple. 5 to shoot. Mobley the pass to Okoro. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 5.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
And how often do we see it, guys? Close games might be determined by who has the most success at the line. And that was big time there, going 3 for 3.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Garland kicks to Okoro. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Okoro's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Wade finds Mitchell. There's the try, and he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
On the wing, Mitchell. It's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. We got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Morant.
But those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Count it!
About the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
Grant. Yes! And the foul. Mobley. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Jared Allen's checked in for Evan Mobley.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him? The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Okoro setting the pick for Wade. Ooh, offline. Here's Kennard. Launches it. The putback, Adams. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for me.
I smack clowns with mad style.
loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Edwards. To the wing on the left. Here's Towns. Driving in. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Morant into the lane. And he can't jam it through.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Edwards for 3. Unable to get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display. And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Fires the 3. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
From deep, Morant. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Jackson finds Morant. Four on the clock. With the drive, Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley uses the glass to finish the layup.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
To stop the run. And it's Morant missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Conley. And there's the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Conley against Morant. Conley passes to Gobert. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
And it's Morant off the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got his 2nd basket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
From deep, Conley sinks it from distance. Conley's got 5 now.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Conley goes in. Denied by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
Rebound Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. He's got 9.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
What? Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Jackson. Adams with the ball. Nice move, and he takes it up and lays it in.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Edwards against Bain. From deep, Conley. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Beautiful ball movement. Drawing kick. The defense can't catch up.
The drive by Morant. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And they double up Gobert. To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick and roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move, coming off his 3rd All-Star performance. It's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Towns for 3. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times. And he's a block machine. As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Brooks. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Dylan Brooks is a guy who can finish inside or outside for you. A valuable asset on the break.
Pass to Noel. Oh, stolen by Morant. Jumps up. And then Morant with the dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
There's Morant with the slam.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Alexander Walker, and the bucket is good. Alexander Walker's got his first points of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Shot's good by Morant.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Here's Noel, pounded by Morant. Anderson inside. Jackson on him. Brent's can't hit. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 12-4 run. Jackson can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Morant, the pass to Adams, and the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Stolen by Jackson. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
The Grizzlies, 32. The Timberwolves, 37.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
They've got Xavier Tillman, Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones, and it's Aldama in a power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Anderson for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside, Williams. Here's Aldama. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pretty even game going here in Memphis. Anderson passes to Reed. Anderson with a screen. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Tillman. And Clark has subbed in for Aldama. Pass to Prince. Picked it out of midair. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Anderson with a screen. And stolen by Williams. For the lead. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Williams. Lets the three fly. Prince grabs the miss. So it's Minnesota now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Misses from short range. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Kennard outside. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Prince. Pass to Reed. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clark outside. And he drives in. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Give them credit. They fought hard to get back into it, and now they're rewarded with the lead.
Some changes for Minnesota. Clark no good on that one.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Memphis leading. Left side Williams. Pass to Clark. Kennard outside. The three is up. 18 feet out. No good. A bit long that time. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major impact.
The Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Shot is good by Edwards.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Kennard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Launches a three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answer three.
Outside, Williams. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Gobert with a screen on Williams. They get it again. The kick out to Conley. Outside McDaniels. The three is up. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
3 points.
Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Kennard. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Edwards can't hit. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Williams passes to Clark. Gobert against Kennard. Let's go with a three. Memphis the rebound. Jackson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
From deep, Conley. Edwards for three. Clark grabs the board. Here's Kennard. Fires the three. And no good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. For three, Conley. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The drive by Jackson. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. And stolen by Edwards. The three ball. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Memphis trailing here. Back to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Minnesota. Towns finds Conley. Outside McDaniels. Second chance effort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns a screen on Brooks. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. No good with the triple. Well, the Grizzlies shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Right side Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Here's Gobert. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Edwards a pass to Gobert.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a look them, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. He's off on the first.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
He couldn't sink them all, but did just enough to make this a two-possession ball game.
Outside Morant. From deep. That one's good from Bain on the assist by Morant.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bain also loves playing inside.
Good on the bucket. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And he knocks down the first one.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. The three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Who poked away. Bain finds Morant. Back to Bain. 4 on the clock. The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Gobert lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Outside Morant. Into the lane. Edwards pulls it in.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Towns a screen on Bain. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bain. And Edwards, here we go. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his third foul so far.
Second team.
1 minute left to play in the fourth. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bain. Moran against Conley. Outside Moran. Pass to Bain. Moran against Conley. Moran with the slam!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Moran against Conley. Outside Moran. Going inside. Yes!
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 12 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a 5.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies,
McDaniels from long range. Can't knock in the 3. It's good on the putback.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And it's critical. Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
The 3, Conley. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT. But, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Tonight, Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one spot. Now, here's McDaniel. Outside, Towns. Second chance shot. He can't get that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Mitchell feeling it out a bit.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Couldn't avoid the charge there, even with the little hop step.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Now, here's Mitchell. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Stolen by McDaniels. Gobert the pass to Conley. Dishes it to Towns. Three-pointer. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got his third bucket of the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
It's stolen by Gobert. Conley against Garland. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Towns the screen. Stolen by Okoro. Mobley with it. Picked up by Edwards. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell outside. Offensive rebound. Mobley. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
On the free throw, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. To the paint, here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, here he breaks out the tomahawk. Soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Conley following the score by Cleveland. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. It's stolen by Gobert. Takes the 3. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Now, here's Garland. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Garland's got his second bucket tonight.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota.
Your Cavaliers, let's give it up.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
Goes up again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's a Okoro. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And so he hits both. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. The kick out to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Towns finds Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Anderson. Good D by Mobley.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
There's the pass to Alexander Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Alexander Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Garland kicks to Allen. Back to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Alexander Walker passes to Anderson.
2 minutes.
Out to the wing. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 5. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Jacks up a 3. Here's Allen. Offensive rebound. Garland with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's sent back by Allen. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Danny Green, he's checked in for Cleveland. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Noel passes to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there it is for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Now here's Green. The 3-pointer, no good. Here's Noel. Misses the 3. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And Mitchell drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 3. Noel passes to Reed. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Here's Noel. Lays it up off the glass.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And slam dunk by Allen.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Reed. And it's sent back by Allen. Green deciding where to go with it. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game.
With the score, your Cavaliers 37, the Timberwolves 40.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Green. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Mobley. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Mitchell wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Noel driving the lane. That one goes. Count it. Noel's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Timberwolves. And here's Mitchell from the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Wade dishes to Rubio. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Anderson passes to Noel. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Noel's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Wade from downtown. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Anderson kicks to Prince. The kick out to Anderson. Passes it to Noel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Reed to the left wing. Alexander Walker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Mitchell. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And another miss by Cleveland.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Anderson with the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Mobley, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Back to Prince. Sweet move, and he jams it with authority.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Wade finds Mitchell. Out to Wade for 3. The rebound by Prince.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Rubio with a wide open look. And they recover it. Mobley the pass to Rubio. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Up again. Mobley on the follow. Mobley's got 8.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
The Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Mitchell outside. Rubio outside. He tries for 3. Rubio can't get that one to fall. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
Oh, he hit it! How did that go in?
How about the range on that jump?
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Out to Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Green will bring it up for Cleveland. Mitchell is double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Wade from outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. There's 38 seconds left in the third. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 5 points in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Wade outside. They need this. And no good that time. Timberwolves have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And here's Rubio. Got it up. And so it's Minnesota taking a 19-point lead into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Towns with it. Wade picks him up. Back to Conley. Stolen by Garland. Beyond the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Conley's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. From deep. The dive for the ball. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Towns in the corner. Second shot opportunity. That one goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jump.
And Wade slams it in.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with 4 teammates.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
For the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up 3s the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
The wide open look here for Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Conley kicks to Towns. It's up a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Garland with the bucket.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
To the right side. Towns for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
They get the rebound. Conley the pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. His three-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Garland kicks to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Minnesota.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Conley the pass to McDaniels. There's the three. They get it back. Pass to Conley. Out to Edwards. Lets the three fly. Garland with the rebound. From deep three-point range, misses there. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for...
I smack clowns with mad style.
as they came into the arena earlier. So Cleveland will get first possession and the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a backseat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by big. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Here's Morant following the score by Cleveland. The rebound by Allen.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
They get it back. Here's Mobley from deep three-point range. The shot off that time.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
From deep, Morant. Mitchell grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Inside, Mobley. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Bain finds Morant. Back to Bain. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. And here's Adams. Just 4 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3. Drills it from deep. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score.
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Morant. And that one hits the back iron.
And that's just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially without room to operate.
Outside Garland. Down low. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Allen. The shot misses. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Here's Morant. And the layup is good off the glass.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Mobley, a screen on Brooks. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Over Morant. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. Brooks from outside is rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers leading. The drive by Garland. Goes up on the baseline. And the shot falls short that time.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Outside Bain. Jackson outside. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The 3 from Okoro. And another miss by Cleveland. For Memphis, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Bain, the pass to Morant. For 3. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Kicks it out to Jackson. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Jackson's got 5 now.
Inside, Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. And the layup falls. 9 points in the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant, pass to Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Bane. From deep. One quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by one.
Your Cavaliers, U16.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Pass to Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
With the tip. Memphis leading. Outside Bane. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. And it's Morant missing.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
On the wing, Mitchell. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And that one's good. Morant.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Pass to Bane. Outside for Brooks. Clock at 6. Back to Bane. Puts it up. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Bane's got 5. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season. But as a whole, this young team, they won their division. But the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Pass to Bane. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. From the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And that one's good.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Pass to Morant. And there's 1:38 left to play in the half. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 3. Here's Bane on the take. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. you too can become an NBA player. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Cavaliers,
both free throws good from Mitchell.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Brooks outside. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now. Outside for Mitchell. Green with the ball. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Jackson. And that one's good. Green.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Morant, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First one falls for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Both shots good from the strike.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Stolen by Mitchell. Cleveland calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got a Okoro. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Evan Mobley, and it's Wade in at the 4. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his move. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
Kennard outside. And the 3 off target.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Mobley driving to the basket. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mobley's got 6.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Left side Garland. Here's Wade. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Jackson. Nice touch on the shot from close range. 7 points in the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Okoro on the wing. That 3's off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Clark finds Kennard. Launches it. He can't hit that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Mitchell. Garland against Williams. Back to Mitchell. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there. 2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Pass to Wade. It's tipped. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Kennard. That one goes in.
Luke Kennard.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on the squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Kennard against Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
To the left wing. Out to Garland. Outside Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And he drops it first. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. Both free throws good from Mitchell. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a jump ball.
Clark, the pass to Williams. Back to Clark. Takes a 3. The shot that time not on target. And Cleveland the other way now. To the paint. Here's Okoro. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. Right side, Williams. Here's Konchar. No good on the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
To the inside, Wade. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Clark. Launches a 3. And they recover it. Here's Konchar. Another shot. And another miss by Memphis.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Fires the 3. Wade, that's good. He's got 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 28.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan.
And so it's Cleveland looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. We hear teams talk.
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Here's Brooks. And the shot goes in. Brooks has got his first 2 points.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Outside Garland. Misses the 3. And Memphis shooting just 38% for this game so far. There's the steal. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Pass to Wade. Okoro on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Now here's Mitchell.
Ball entered.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
Now into lineup, your Cavaliers.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. From deep, Morant. Outside for Brooks. The 3 is up. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Okoro gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Stripped it away. Fast break, Cleveland. Pass to Allen. Here's Okoro, guarded by Bane. Oh, they get a hand on it. 5 to shoot. Garland for 3. Mobley, great positioning on the putback.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on deep. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
From deep, Morant. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Okoro on the wing. From outside the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. From deep, Morant. And the three-pointer goes. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Mobley passes to Garland. Jackson against Mitchell. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers? And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's the 3. Morant, no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Garland against Morant. The 3 from Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Let's go with a 3. And Morant good for 3. Morant's got 20.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. It's stolen by Garland. And yep, it's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Garland, no good. From deep, Morant. And he can't get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Outside Mitchell. The 3. They grab their own miss. Left side Garland for 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Can't hit that one. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A clean win.
I smack clowns with mad style.